Thank you, Chip. A nurse who treated the first Ebola patient in the Dallas hospital now has the virus herself.
Jenny's live at Texas Health Presbyterian Hospital in Dallas.
Yes, it was a nurse that very quickly became a patient and the first person to contract the Ebola virus here in the United States. So right now, the emergency room here is caring for patients. People can show up to be treated in the ER. However, if you're picked up via ambulance, you'll be taken to another hospital. And that's just because of staffing, because a large number of people are dedicated now to this particular Ebola patient. She was one of nearly 24 medical personnel assigned specifically to care for Ebola patient Thomas Eric Duncan after he was put into isolation. She was under self-monitoring, so she drove herself to the hospital Friday evening when she had a low-grade fever. Within 90 minutes, she was placed in isolation. CDC Director Tom Frieden says there was a clear breach of protocol that resulted in her infection. So the CDC is now recommending several changes in practices. For example, they will work to keep the number of workers in contact with Ebola patients to a minimum. They'll also limit care to only essential procedures and look into the protective equipment that's being used. Frieden explained, now that they know there was a breach, things are changing.
We are evaluating other potential healthcare worker exposures, because if this individual was exposed, which they were, it is possible that other individuals were exposed. We know that this individual did provide care to the index patient on multiple occasions, and that care included extensive contact.
During the time the nurse was showing symptoms until she was in isolation, which was 90 minutes, the nurse only had close contact with one person. So that person is now being monitored. We want to get you some updates on this. We want to get you some new information. So what we're waiting for right now is a CDC media conference, which is set to happen at 11 o'clock our time. That will take place at their headquarters in Atlanta. When it happens, we'll get the info and bring it to you. And of course, anything new that develops between now and then. Reporting live in Dallas, Jenny Anchondo for Good Day.